It's brilliant to get out.
Coming to this group has definitely improved my confidence.
To talk just to somebody else who's in the same boat is such a help. My name's Christine Turner. I'm a carer for my husband and have been for the last 13 years. And I come to the stroke loop just to get out and speak to somebody else. My whole life changed. The whole family's life changed. You don't realise it at the start. He couldn't talk, he couldn't walk, he couldn't move. He was in hospital for 2 months. And it doesn't go into your brain that this is going to be a long job and things aren't going to, your whole life is going to be different. You just don't think that your whole life's going to change at that time. Holidays, days out, walking in the dales, all that goes. And a lot of friends that you've done these things with, they disappear as well because you can't do what they're doing anymore. Finally getting to the realisation that this is life now. It's not something that's going to pass. And you have to accept that life is so different. And sometimes I get really angry. And it's lovely to be able to come to the group and you're talking to other people and you actually smile. It's a heck of a long journey. You've just to take each day as it comes and be grateful that they're still here. We've been married 58 years. You couldn't just abandon him. To talk just to somebody else who's in the same boat is such a help. It really is. At first you don't think it'll be good at all. You think, what am I going to go there for? But yeah, and you soon get to know them. They're all really lovely people. They're friendly, they're outgoing, and they all know exactly how you feel. So yeah, it's brilliant.
I think I've been coming to this about 17 or 18 years. Certain part of me will not recover. That is the left side of my body. My right hand, that's dead, controlling this arm, all the, but difficult way to say that, but I get a lot of feeling from them. My speech has improved. When I came up off the plane in 2004, I could only say 2 words, yes and no. Anything else was,
Somebody from the West Yorkshire Stroke Production Group got in touch with me because of my role with different strokes. And because I have a unique perspective, because I'm a stroke survivor, but also meet lots of other stroke survivors as part of different strokes. When they do leave hospital and then the care stops, there's like a vacuum and they feel like they've dropped off a cliff, there's no support, and that's when the effects of the stroke start to happen because they got, as part of their real life, of their activities, the daily social things, and it's like having a new body that they don't understand that why am I suddenly fatigued, and they don't link it to the stroke, but it is part of the stroke, and that's when it's important for them to access the directory as well as other support services such as different strokes. By the person and their support network, whether carers or friends, accessing the group is accessing groups such as different strokes is very important because it gives that understanding of why the stroke is affecting on how fatigue and how, but also how to manage the effects of the stroke by learning from other people. It's not just the groups that are important and in person, but there's also lots of other different services. So the online groups support and the information packs. So the support is out there, and by learning about how it affects you, it helps you recover and manage the effects of the stroke for the long term.
It's not as it was, and I miss my bit of life that's left.
Coming to this group has definitely improved my confidence